Hello, everybody. Welcome to another week of Broadway Reacts. I'm Katie Patterson.
I'm Annie Sergi.
I'm William Grubb.
And hopefully we'll have a return from our very special friend, Savvy. Unfortunately, she's having some technical issues on her end. Bless you, Google Chrome.
I'm William Grubb.
And
That's
hopefully
me,
we'll have a return from our very... Noise is on.
That was
Annie,
me.
your noise on.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Annie.
Hey, I was also running late for other reasons.
But either way, yeah. Well, I just have to say this past... Whoa, sorry. There's lots of noises coming from everywhere. But either way, I have to say that last week's voting session was...
It was pretty good.
Intense. I have to say to ABM Musicals, who won the competition of who gets to be reacted to this week. I have to say, your PR is amazing. It really is. Just like, do you think you can help us with our PR?
We're looking.
We're looking. We can't pay you yet, except in pretzels, maybe, but
Pretzels, bagels,
pretzels, New York foods. Those
New York
hot dog water things that you can buy.
You know, typical New York cuisine.
Typical New York cuisine. We can buy you in a
Those
calzone.
pizzas, though.
A calzone.
Great.
Hey, it's better than anything they serve at the Olive Garden. Authentic Italian, my ass.
But yes, we will be reacting to
Jillian Quigley says pretzel bagels.
pretzel bagels. We could do that too. That'll work.
Big pretzel bagels.
Or bagel bites. I love me some bagel bites. That was like the food of my childhood. I was like,
I could just picture you guys at your wedding giving out pretzel bites.
what was that?
I mean, I can picture you guys at your wedding giving out pizza bagels.
Well, actually, at our wedding, we are kind of planning to do pizza for our main course.
Yeah.
And then just have
How did I know? How did I know?
I'm a pizza fanatic. I love
Yeah, you
pizza.
are.
It's delicious.
Come out here for the New York Pizza Festival.
Look, there's a
festival.
a festival.
There's a
festival. Apparently.
There's a pizza festival. Are you serious?
New York City Pizza Festival.
When and where?
It's in Brooklyn,
Okay.
and I think it's like mid-September.
Ah, damn, we can't afford to go.
No!
Your family coming here. We're going to Brooklyn.
Hey! It's the first time you're meeting my family. So
No. This is more important. This is feeding our cravings.
Shush. We'll have our own pizza festival if we need to. It won't be authentic New York pizza. But we'll
That's a problem.
Oh, don't you make that face at me. Hey, don't make that face at me. Sorry. But yes, we've got that. We also have a few other announcements, I believe. You have an announcement for a friend.
Yes. I'm announcing on behalf of my friend Eliora. She's a girl I've known for about a couple years. It is her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Ellie!
Happy birthday!
Yay!
Yay! Oh,
Hope you have a fun time with Chris and all that.
yes. Also, if you're fans of the show that Will and I are in, Daughter of Discord, episode 7 just came out last night on Disney Fanatics channel. So if you haven't seen it yet, go watch.
Shit gets heavy.
It does. Shit does get heavy. Oh my goodness. So
Well, I have a shout out to my roommate Leah. Her birthday's next week. Happy birthday. And then we have Twitter. We're now followed by the creators of the musical that we are reacting to today, Dan Marshall and Julian Blackmore. And then we're followed by Ticket Wiper, which the description for Ticket Wiper is it's like Tinder for tickets.
Huh.
So I don't know how that works out, but apparently we're followed by the Tinder for tickets.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, I guess.
left, right swipe that?
I'm interested in learning about this ticket wiper.
Yeah, it would be interesting to learn to see. It's like, are you dating the ticket or are you buying the ticket for a short?
I think you're probably buying the ticket for a short, a very low price.
All right, that sounds cool.
That's weird.
Hey, if whatever because I've been to some Broadway shows. They can be pricey.
I love going to Broadway shows. They can be pricey. Yeah,
when I lived in New York, I loved going, and because I was going to school there, I got student discounts, and so I was like, yeah.
Student discounts are the best.
Student discounts are pretty awesome. All right. Also, we have our poll for next week, which I have.
You've posted that in honor of the start of the new Broadway season.
Yes.
Our theme this week is for the new Broadway shows of last season.
Yes, the new shows of last season, which we already have 2 votes. Oh my goodness! So, what our shows are is Anastasia the musical, Dear Evan Hansen, and A Bronx Tale. And right now we've got 2 votes. Both are for Anastasia and for Dear Evan Hansen. Honestly, if Dear Evan Hansen wins, I won't be terribly surprised. I
wouldn't be surprised about Anastasia winning either.
Yeah, I mean,
both of them are well known. Dear Evan Hansen was like the Tony winner for Best Musical last year, so
yeah. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Anne, but I think Robert De Niro was in A Bronx Tale.
Robert De Niro was in the movie The Bronx Tale.
Oh, he was in the movie version. Okay.
Yeah, because this is a stage adaptation of a movie.
Okay, that's cool. That's very cool. I actually need to see that movie. It looks pretty good.
And as someone who owns the Dear Evan Hansen soundtrack, I can guarantee it's a good time.
Yay!
Yeah, it's a good show.
Anastasia would be a good show too. So I'm fine with either of those.
Actually, our friends Magpie and the Lost Narrator went to go see it. They had a little outing in New York right before BronyCon in Baltimore about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they said it was phenomenal.
That's good. Yay.
Yeah.
I grew up watching the movie, and I loved it because she was a
love it.
princess, and she's also like among some of like the first people that is like called a princess. And actually saves the day.
Yeah. No, I love the movie. I have the movie. I was one of the people who early on was like, this needs to be a musical. I'd also love to see like a live movie version.
Yeah, a live movie version would be great. Like if they did like one of those live version things that they've done for like Hairspray and stuff like that. That would be
nice. Yeah.
For Anastasia. And
that would.
And do it right and not just be like, this person's a big name. Let's bring them on. It's like,
I mean, people make that mistake. Like even with Grease Live. Like any of those big companies that do that.
Vanessa Hudgens as Rizzo, I don't buy it. I really don't.
I mean, it's better than
She's not a badass. I'm sorry. Sorry.
But she did a pretty fantastic job. Like I expected her to do worse.
Okay.
But she came through quite well. I was very surprised.
I honestly haven't seen Grease live, mainly because Grease is not my favorite musical. It's actually in my least favorite musicals category. I'm not a fan of the music. It's kind of like, I mean, like the only song I really like there is Summer Lovin'. And then, like, I'm not a fan of like the storyline. It's just, for me, it's like one of my least favorite musicals.
Hey, think of it this way. At least it's not the sequel.
That's true. The sequel is awful.
Yeah.
Annie, you made me watch that.
I did. It was so entertaining.
I wanted to take an ice pick to my eye. I did. I wanted to shove this ice pick in my eye repeatedly just so I could stop listening to the damn soundtrack.
Oh, then you want to be proposing.
Mirror Marvel and Melanie Wendling say hi.
Hello, guys.
Yo.
Welcome.
We're good. How are you, Melanie? Because she asked how we're doing.
Yes, we're doing good.
I'm good.
It's good. So, Savvy is still trying to get in
Fix her
thing. So hopefully she'll be here soon. It looks like because the soundtrack for Suicide Club isn't technically available just yet.
By the way, we're reacting to Suicide Club this week.
Yes, like I said, the musical that won, and their PA is
a notch below Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Shush.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited too. But because the soundtrack isn't quite available just yet, the people who made the musical, ABM Musicals, they have provided the demo tracks for us to react to. So special thanks to ABM for making this possible.
Though this will probably it'll be a short episode this week because the demo tracks they gave us, they spanned a total of 8 tracks.
Yeah,
so.
But the tracks themselves may be short. I mean, look at Natasha and Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812. That was they had like tracks that were like over 5 minutes long each, and it's like, dear God.
We shall see.
Well, we'll see how we feel. I'm excited.
Yes, I am very excited too. So let's go ahead and get started. Savvy can jump in as soon as she figures out her computer. Hopefully you'll be able to join us, Savvy, because I feel like this would be the type of musical that you would enjoy, like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All the tracks everything's turned up.
Yep.
All right. So
let me just do a quick sound check.
To enormous pistons moving
sound good?
tons of steel.
You good?
Can you hear? All right, good. Awesome. So
okay, so the first track we have for Suicide Club is Age of Convenience.
Age of Convenience. Okay, I feel like it's talking about maybe like late teens, early 20s.
Actually, let's read the synopsis we got here.
Yeah, then we have a synopsis too, so we kind of understand what's going on. Yay!
All right, so while living abroad and recklessly in Victorian London, Prince Florizel, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Florizel learns that his estranged father, the King of Bohemia, is dead. As heir to the throne, he must choose between being his own man or leading his country. Chaperoned by the dutiful master of horses, Colonel Geraldine, the prince seeks a new adventure to stave his existential crisis. When he meets the charming, Pendle Bratton.
Let me see where. Yeah,
meets the charming Pendle Bratton in a pub. The prince is captivated by his innovation to join a secret society of desperate men. The prince and Geraldine are welcomed into the Suicide Club, the final refuge of those weary of life but lacking the courage to end it. Members of the Suicide Club assign their fate to a deadly card game played nightly. Whoever is dealt the ace of spades must kill whoever is dealt the ace of hearts. Realizing the deck is stacked against them, the prince and Geraldine become trapped within the mysterious club and inextricably linked to its members. With the stakes higher than ever before, the prince must decide if he'll take a gamble on the life he wants or play the hand he's been dealt.
Ooh.
Sadly, this isn't about teen suicide. This is about...
I kind of like this idea, though.
It's
kind of like Russian...
Back in the days of jolly old England.
It's like Russian roulette, but with playing cards.
I'm intrigued. Let's get started.
All right, so first demo track, Age of Convenience.
Here we go. Start. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Dark piano.
Every 15 minutes, a train leaves King's
Maybe
Cross.
just the mic so it's pointing down at the...
Black smoke across the sky. Two enormous pistons moving 7 tons of steel. faster than the blinking of an eye. The world is getting smaller, the world is getting fast. The speed at which we do things now
I'm getting a Sweeney Todd
the world is for the
vibe to
taking.
this.
The world can
It
take
does have a Sweeney Todd vibe. I like it.
Yeah.
for you.
Anything that's dark, I love this. I just stuff like
It's the age of convenience. The age of convenience. I can see you know just what I mean. There's the rage of convenience burning in your
It sounds really
eyes.
good, even for a demo track.
I like it.
When they said
It doesn't sound like a demo track.
when they said demo track, I was expecting something like maybe they're on the other side of the room and the vocal is singing that way. But the quality's really good. I applaud you.
Yeah. I was expecting something like very basic and like
Maybe just piano. I was not expecting
yeah.
like there's some drums in there.
It's convenient to love. It's convenient to lie. There's no kind of convenience that money cannot buy. It's convenient to live. So please tell me why.
I'm really liking this.
Yeah.
Why should it not be convenient to die? It's the age of convenience. The age of convenience.
I like the different melodies.
Life must play his
Oh, the harmonies are
part.
really nice.
On the stage of convenience, I can choose my role. Sign your name on the line. Now you're in. Now you're mine. Now you have control.
Wow. Well, that is certainly a way to start a musical.
Great start.
That was a great start. Wow.
Well then.
Yeah, and like I said, it has a very Sweeney Todd feel. The harmonies sound great.
I have a feeling that the composer really likes Stephen Sondheim.
Yeah, it feels. Whoa, I don't know what that was.
Not sure.
But either way, this is a really great start. So next we've got the.
In the City Incognito.
So this is probably like the prince wanting and the friend. What was his friend's name? Pendlebratten going through. Pendlebratten probably going to find the Suicide Club. That's probably what this is.
All right, here we go.
If I'm wrong, please correct me. If you're watching ABM musicals.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Should we check the Twitter poll?
After the song, we'll check.
Okay.
In the city, incognito, indisguised and indiscreet. No one pays attention, there's too much to see. In the city,
Rap.
in the skies and in the streets, it means I'm finally free.
It's not necessarily rap. It's kind of like
It's like a musical theater hybrid of rap.
yeah, it's like fast talk. You know,
Patterson.
Patterson. That's what
In the city, incognito, in excess and in the scene. A new temptation waits for you at every turn. In the city, incognito, in distress and in between.
I am the very mortal of a mortal major general.
it's like remember that movie musical Dr. Doolittle with like Rex Smith, I think is what his name is. It's like kind of like what he did, except a little more singing because he can't sing.
Yeah.
He can like speak sing.
Yeah. I love it.
Never knowing a good thing has passed. London has so much.
Oh look, there's Sammy!
Sammy!
But to see
What did you do?
Can you pause for just a hot second?
All right.
You're not working?
I closed a lot of the other things. It might have been like conflicting with each other.
Okay.
And I installed a certain plugin. I'm not sure.
Okay, there was another plugin. Hi, is this on
Hey
Chrome?
Sammy, welcome back! Oh my gosh, I feel like it's been forever since.
Oh, my phone, no.
Oh, and there's another person. Hello, other person.
People.
Hello. Wait, I need to remedy this situation. I currently have bong water on the floor. Thank you, Joseph. Hello, all. I am back. I have finally. Thank you so much. Have a functional.
He's returned from the dead.
She's back.
Return to the bed.
Honestly, I feel like we could start all over because we've only just started and.
Great. I'm so glad you was as tardy as I was. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, but so far, Savvy, this musical, I feel like you would like it. As a very sweet, feel to it.
I have a comment on it actually that I would like to make right off the bat. This actually is kind of pertinent to my life because for almost like 7 to 8 years now, I've had an idea for a show called The Teen Suicide Club. And I'm a little scared that this is so fucking similar. So lawyers of the world, please promise me that you will not ream the booty hole of which I keep to myself. Because I can swear to you that this is worth your time and probably very, very different from what you're talking about. Unless it's some John Hughes-esque suicide musical, which it may be. But I'm praying that this isn't similar to my concept. I'm a little bit charting myself. It's great.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
It's not the same, Savvy.
It's not the same. This isn't. It has nothing to deal with teens.
Nothing to do with teens.
It's taking place in old Victorian England.
Yeah, and basically, in a sense,
awakening, JK.
But basically, there are two characters. One of them is a prince, and they get tied into this group called the Suicide Club, where they play a card game. I can't remember what the card game's called. But if they draw the ace of spades, someone draws the ace of spades, the ace of spades has to kill the person who draws the ace of hearts. So it's kind of like, in a sense, it's like Russian roulette, but with cards.
Okay, I really like this concept, actually. I'm kind of excited now. Yeah. This sounds pretty big.
We've listened to the first song and a bit of the second. And
let's go ahead and start over from the beginning.
Let's check on the poll first.
Yeah, mind you, Savvy, these are just, so far this is just the demo track, so we're only given 8 of them because the full soundtrack has yet to be released, I think.
Yeah. Oh, so this is new.
Yeah,
this is off-Broadway?
Still fairly new, and this was like I
thought this was Broadway Reacts. A little weird.
But hey, who knows? It could be heading to off-Broadway, on-Broadway, who knows? But
It's in the Broadway realm, so...
Yeah,
hey, there were demo tracks that existed for the Book of Mormon, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm ready. That sounds cool.
Should we check the poll first?
Yeah.
Put it up with a man of no importance.
All right, so again, we're going to start over with the first track.
Age of Convenience again. So we get to listen to
drinking.
Age of Convenience.
Where's our poll?
Oh, yes, a poll. Let me go ahead and pull that shit up.
Pull the poll.
So, Savvy, the theme this week, because it's the start of the new Broadway season, is shows from last season.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have Anastasia.
What do we have? I don't know what we're doing.
We have Anastasia, Dear Evan Hansen, and A Bronx Tale.
I want people to vote for A Bronx Tale because that's the one I'm interested in.
What?
Well, right now, guys, we are at 9 votes with 89% going to Anastasia and 11% going to Dear Evan Hansen. With, unfortunately, Savvy. I'm sorry. We got nothing so far for Bronx Tale. I'm sorry.
You know what? I've never actually
want to give Savvy some love. You can vote for Bronx Tale.
I'm actually really surprised that many people are voting for Anastasia instead of Evan.
I knew a lot of people would go for Anastasia.
I've never seen it. It's a Don Bluth movie, yeah?
You've never seen it? I haven't, Savvy.
It's not
you
in
have
the
to watch it.
I never saw it. I saw all the Disney ones. I never
Get out.
Okay, we need to watch it, Savvy. I have it.
Do you have it on VHS, though? Because I have a VCR, even though it ate my boyfriend's last tape.
I have a DVD here. In Texas, I have a VHS.
Okay.
So you have
I don't think I have that one, actually, but I do have a VCR. So, I'll watch Anastasia with you, so if that happens, I can be fully prepared.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
We can watch it today. I'm going to be chilling with you for a while. I'd be down to watch it with you.
All right, here we go.
Cool.
Age of Convenience. And 3, 2, 1, go. And this is as loud as it gets. And it gets a little louder in a minute.
Should I turn it up then?
It's as loud as it'll go.
No, I mean my computer.
You're up, yeah.
Oh, I'm at 100. Never mind.
And like we mentioned before, these are only demo tracks, and like the quality is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
faster than the
You didn't tell
blue.
me I wouldn't take it immediately.
The world is getting smaller, the world is getting fast. The speed at which we do things now will only be surpassed. The world is for the taking, the world can take its toll. If it proves too much for you.
A lot of Sweeney Todd inspiration. I like it a lot so far.
I know.
I think
that.
I think they love Stephen Sondheim. I like it.
Well, I mean, can you blame them?
I don't.
Sondheim's a god, like, love it.
I think when they're talking about age of convenience, I think they're talking about like how society is evolving. I think that's what they're trying to get at.
Is this around like the sciencey era of when like Frankenstein was written and that whole fear of new industrial, like is that around this time when it takes place, or
I think so.
Victorian?
Yeah, the Victorian London's era. So
So it's almost not steampunk literally, but that same idea, right?
yeah,
Without that actual punk.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking the era. Okay, that makes sense.
like from what I gathered, I'm assuming like the era of Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, so like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, so around Dickensian.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's what it sounds like. Fantastic.
It's convenient to live so.
Oh my God, it's so 70s.
Why should it not be
Red Chaos says hi.
Even short. What are you doing here?
I love this part here.
I love that too. I love.
Damn it, now that you mentioned it, I can't help but think like, yeah, Boogie.
on the stage.
Yeah, do the pony.
Do the ponies. 1 and 2, 3 and 4.
For the hedge of
Hi, Sega sister. Perfect.
Good.
That was tasty.
It
That
was
was
tasty. Just like serve me up a dish of that, why don't you?
So is this on, wait, where is this from? Like, I mean, like, did they post it on their website? Is it just on SoundCloud? Was it leaked?
It's on SoundCloud. We got it from them.
Yeah, they provided it for us, so thank you again.
Yeah. Thank you, ABM Musicals. We're really enjoying this.
So now we have the next track, In the City Incognito.
Yeah, and we were about halfway through it when you popped in, so we're almost to the part where we don't know what's going on anymore.
Oh my God. I froze. Sorry, I was just like, no, don't do this. You froze for like half a second. I had like a heart attack.
Oh, good.
No worries.
Yeah, we're all good.
I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, it was dank.
Oh.
All right. In the City
And
Incognito.
Sega Sisters said, Alex Show Production says Anastasia. Sega Sisters says, react to Anastasia, please. The stars are Sue and Tommy from Carrie.
That's right. I remember Saga talking about that when we were reacting to Carrie, that the two actors were playing lovers again, but in this time in Anastasia, where we don't have to worry about one of them dying.
You know, maybe they'll be historically accurate, Anastasia. You know, they will turn the tables a little bit. You never know.
Oh God! If they did that, I'd be so sad.
A real beheading, like right up like this.
Shit across the room, we'd just be like, "No, this is not what
This is not Anastasia. No.
Right? I don't want to know the truth. I'm just here for the diz.
I just wanted to be taken back to childhood.
I'm just here for the Diz Dick.
It's not Disney, though. It's not.
It really is.
I'm here for the mouse muff. I know it's not actually Disney, but everyone, that and the Swan Princess, everyone's like, oh, it's Disney. It's like, no, it's not.
Everyone thinks it's Disney, but it's Fox.
Black Cauldron is Disney. Anastasia's not. Let that blow your mind.
Yeah, that's
Anastasia's Fox.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Fox.
Did Fox make Road to El Dorado, or was that fucking...
Road to El Dorado was DreamWorks.
It is Dreamer. Oh, and so is Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. Fuck yeah. Oh no.
Wasn't Fox Treasure Planet?
Yeah. No, because that's Disney, because they also did...
Oh, Treasure Planet was Disney. Oh. Because it did
so
box office, and so that's why I was like, it has to not be Disney, because
Treasure Planet was during Disney's dark period. Like, I think this was also
Home on the Range?
before Home on the Range.
Before the darkest of the dark.
birthday or something, and I was like, this is wildly disappointing because it was gonna be their last 2D movie, and then Princess and the Frog, which was better, came out later, and I was like, fuck. I could have waited for whatever. It doesn't matter. Home on the Range has the best sad Disney song in it, though.
Anyway, In the City Incognito. Here we go. Boom.
Let's do it.
Good shit.
In the city incognito.
Oh, we have to start all over.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
In the city incognito, in disguise and indiscreet. No one pays attention, there's too much to see. In the city incognito, in disguise and in the street.
I am the very mortal of a molten major general.
You're obsessed.
Oh my
I
god.
do have to say that I can appreciate people who are able to
literally, I'm the very model of a modern major general.
In the city
I have to say, I do like appreciate people who are able to do patter singing really well because my rhythm personally sucks. And so whenever able to like rock really well or do patter singing, I'm like,
Whenever do Henry Higgins.
I mean, like, the trick is you start with it slowly to the same beat, and then you just pick it up.
You make it sound simple, but if it's already hard for you, it's gonna be hard for you.
Hi, Takara.
Hi.
Making noise, making haste.
Sega Sister says there are two types of people in the world. Those who think Anastasia is the best non-Disney animated musical about a princess, and those who think Anastasia was made by Disney.
yeah, it's true.
Well, Footloose was an ex-Disney animator, so they're technically not too far off, but still.
In the city incognito, independent and
Really, the best animated princess that isn't Disney is the princess from the Felix the Cat movie. Literally, her teeth make magic shit happen.
through the spider's web we go. Tell me yes or tell me no. What do we care? We're incognito.
I can't pinpoint like where in the spectrum this still falls, but I feel like it's coming out of the Sweeney Todd a little bit, but it's still.
Yeah. No, it's a little bit out of it.
Hamilton-esque.
Incognito.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's
It's like if
Hamilton-esque.
Sondheim and Lin-Manuel Miranda had a baby, it would be this.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's some good lineage there.
All right. Next, track number 3.
Broadway sounds, man. Even though it's recent,
Yeah.
totally applicable.
All right. Next track, 40 Pounds.
Yeah, and this is where we
How much weight I need to lose? Hey.
same here.
All
I
right.
don't need to lose 40 pounds. I lose 40 pounds. I'm so underweight.
Yeah, no, you feel like the size of like a first grader. I
Well,
hashtag do not
took place in
recommend.
England, so that may mean 40
It's
pounds
like-
in cash.
Well, we know we're just making jokes. We're making jokes, baby.
It's the funnies. It's the you actually just the tone.
Oh.
Do your abdominals, your core.
All
Work
right.
your abdominals. I almost went to Bikram yoga yesterday.
What's the difference? Is that the one where it's really hot or
Yeah.
yikes? Why
All right,
didn't you?
here we go. 40 pounds.
I was sick. I was late.
One.
Oh no, sorry.
All right, let's see. I feel like we're now back in Stephen Sondheim world.
Mad Follies vibe.
Fortunate woman of limited means, she knows what it means to be taken for sport. What a modern English courtesan,
What is
she
the
knows
difference
what
with
she's
this?
worth. So
Must be a
This is a song by an English courtesan.
offer me 20.
This is a prostitute.
Impudence truly
Oh, no longer.
such glaring impropriety won't pass in our society. Young man, I
This is giving me Mad Gilbert and Sullivan vibes too. In general. Super.
Yeah, no, I get the Gilbert and Sullivan vibes too.
Yeah, I do too.
I love Gilbert and Sullivan. I like this a lot.
They're
Oh
great.
yeah.
knows how to
My
please.
first musical I ever saw was Pirates of Penzance.
It's actually an operetta.
I know it's an operetta.
Will not
I know you know.
look on your face as I
I feel like I know all the opera.
Why even for 30, the girls will dirty.
Operetta.
You're better off burning your cash. But then you'll just wake up covered in makeup and a rather unglamorous rash.
out with a ridiculous rush.
Oh, that's what she. Oh,
They were being real.
got that.
Wow.
Oh, I like your picture of Marilyn right now.
I won't make a move till you've paid my expenses. We'll go for several rounds. Assorted offenses. Now pay me 40 pounds.
That's 40 pounds, yes.
Okay, that was
Wow, 40 pounds to get covered in makeup and an unseemly rash.
How about that, Will?
Expensive.
wow.
How about that? Katie, look at your boyfriend next to you.
You gonna pay me 40 pounds to get an unseemly rash and get covered in makeup?
No, I'd rather just pay you nothing just to stick my ding dong up your hoo-ha.
Yay!
Oh,
Oh,
and the truth comes out.
shut up!
You love me.
I do love you.
You're marrying me. You're stuck with this. This is
I-
proof.
I know.
Oh,
Wait,
you
I
guys
haven't seen it on camera. Please bring it.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Savvy. You didn't see
Oh
it.
my gosh, it's so beautiful, you guys. Do you have one?
Not yet.
Yeah, we're gonna get him his wedding band when it's like time to actually do.
Okay. Is it like a real crystal? Is it like a really, really pretty, just normal
This
crystal?
is amethyst,
Amethyst.
Oh
Katie's
my
birthstone.
gosh.
her birthstone.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so cute. Wait, what's your sign?
My sign, if we're going by like the traditional in the calendar sign, I'm Pisces. But
Okay.
if we're going by star sign, like where the star was when I was born, I'm a Virgo.
Oh, so are you like a cusp or something?
No, I'm mid Pisces for like in like calendar wise.
I'm a
Because
Virgo come Libra.
February 28th. You know, she was almost a leap year baby.
no, I wasn't, because leap year was not in 1991. Everybody keeps telling me that.
That's why I said almost.
No, I would have been a March baby if I was born a day later.
Hence why I said almost.
I was almost a summer baby, but instead I was on the first day of fall.
Yeah,
Were you born you were born too late. I was born like really early. I'm malformed and
I
small.
was supposed to be born on Valentine's Day, but I was
Whoa!
because I said I was born the day after the war in Kuwait ended.
Wow!
Nice.
I was an activist even
Assassination.
before.
Wow.
I know, it's unpleasant. And I'm related to John Wilkes Booth. That's also unpleasant.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm related to Stalin's right-hand man.
Really contradictory. All of it. Ugh.
All right.
They became
Anyway.
Amish game.
Anyway, moving on to the next track. Track 4 out of 8. We have Thrill of the Chase.
Ooh,
Ooh.
This might get intense.
Like every time I'm at a gig.
Check this dog out. She's so cute.
Cosette, I love you.
You're gonna give my man an aneurysm. Come on.
Okay.
Get a puppy. I want a cat. I want a puppy.
All right, okay. Thrill of the Chase. 3, 2, 1, bam.
I've had so many women.
We're suddenly very modern.
My first whore.
Very.
That has never.
First whore?
First whore. That's a big step. Your first whore.
Before push comes to shove.
Talk about whores.
Are you sure this isn't Prostitution, the musical?
English girls are never ending.
Could be a prostitution musical.
Girls are never ending fun.
Secretly, it is propaganda.
Oh yeah, if you're watching.
This girl
It's horrorganda.
Propaganda.
It's the thrill of the chase, the thrill of the thrill of the chase. Finally, an opponent worthy of my.
You should finally have a boner.
One who
I
has
finally have a boner.
cancer.
Finally used my boner.
Nature till that cork is popped. Then she'll be the one who can't be satisfied or stopped.
Cara, this is a hypoallergenic dog.
Wow.
Just like a hunter.
What did he say?
There to catch my prey. I'll find you. I'm right behind you. You won't get away.
Soccer musical now.
Yeah.
That tenor though.
Behind the door.
It's like people who like listening to the song I'll Be Watching You by the Police. Every breath you take,
Yeah.
move you make. Like, stalker.
Oh yeah, that's
The styles was more like Synchronicity too, though. That's a great song. That would be a great audition song. It's so good.
Chase.
It's an interesting.
Yay! He chases.
Yeah, he chases. When do we actually get to the suicide part?
Yeah, but I was actually just thinking that. I'm like, we're halfway through and we haven't really gotten to anything about the Suicide Club yet. So, is it in the demo version? I don't know.
Well, I mean, one of the...
maybe we'll just have to take them up on the libretto so we can read through it.
That's true. That's true. We can.
Oh, you are.
They
Do you have the full song or just the music?
we have the demo.
Right now we just have the music, but ABM Musicals has messaged us saying they hope we like the show, and if we want the libretto to read through it, they can provide that for us.
Yeah, I'm very interested. I like this a lot.
Yeah,
I would be interested to see the libretto.
I'm all for. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
All
So
right.
ABM Musicals, we're gonna take you up on that offer.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah, we're already halfway through the demo tracks. Next, we have track 5, Things That I'll Miss.
Mood.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
Ooh,
God, a
so
somber song.
small ballad.
Afternoon sun in our one-bedroom flat. The copy of Keats that you read to my cat.
We have Keats that you write to your cat.
The touch of your hand and your chamomile kiss. These are the things that I'll miss. The hatch pin you bought me last summer in Spain. The night we got caught in the pouring down rain.
This is pretty.
The
Very
breakers in Brighton, the midsummer bliss. These are the things that I'll miss.
I love
Yeah.
These are small things that matter when I look back on my life.
I feel like this would be a great audition case for like a ballad.
It would.
Small things matter. Small things matter.
That girl's got
How is this a demo?
Wow.
Wow. That's a fucking showstopper. They're 4 songs in. Wow.
It's amazing.
That's really unique. Like, people remember that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like
ABM Musicals, good job.
yeah, I feel like this would probably be a musical that would like shoot somebody's career music wise.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Wow. That's really, I really like this. It's giving me I Don't Know How to Love Him from Jesus Christ Superstar vibes, but in a good way.
Yeah, wow, that was great. One complaint that I'm having, I mean, at the same time it's great, but at the same time, one complaint I would have about these songs is they are very short. They're like only like the longest one is like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and I kind of want more. I want
to hear more. It's great music.
Honestly, I like the length because I feel like a lot of the time in musicals, there's not a lot of brevity anymore. But you look at old Cole Porter stuff or like Irving Berlin or Gershwin's, they're all really short and punchy. And I feel like this gets to the point very effectively. And it doesn't really need to expand if it says everything it needs to say within a minute or so. I think that's awesome.
But I think a little bit of variety in length, because they're all like 2 minutes long. A little bit of variety in the length would be nice.
That's a good, or maybe more songs a la, you look at Next to Normal, I mean, they're all very short, most of them aside from the showstoppers. Like that one they could expand, but other ones, like you can just add more if it feels accurate, but
yeah,
I don't know. I think it's very effective the way it is now. I kind of drift off. Not really bored during any of these. They always know exactly what to say. So you could do a short show and, you know, really low budget one, and you could honestly grab people's imagination with a black box and a 90-minute show. Totally. It's
yeah. I'm just saying with like songs like what we just listened to, I would have loved to hear more. I would love to hear like more.
It's so good.
Like a really like clashing and like different and really like growth of a bridge and like instrumentation, and I'm sure having like violins or drums or even clarinets.
But the thing is, this is still just the demo, guys.
True. It's
I was about to say, like, how, like, if it's sung this well, how is this a demo?
I know. This is like an incredible.
Because they're talented.
They're very talented.
Like I mentioned earlier, I expected, like, when they said we have the demo version, I was expecting, like, them to be on, like, the other side of the room and we could barely understand the damn word that they're saying. But this, the production quality, the singing, even with the small instrumentals like the piano with the occasional snare drums and stuff like that.
You know,
I heard
of these songs. Some of these songs could be longer in like the full version.
That's true.
Possibly,
in the full version, yeah. But I'm saying that even with like
this is so much better than a normal demo would be. Like this is full on.
This is better than the recording for the original "You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown," which literally is all crackling and like but it's beautiful. It's just super damaged. My dad has it on record, and it's just like, wow, this is 1972, very distinctly.
So
let's go on to the next song. I'm excited.
Yeah, the next song we got here is "Absinthe Friends."
Oh, we're bringing in absinthe.
Ooh, we probably got into the Suicide Club. They probably all drink absinthe when they're, you know, doing that whole card game.
Absinthe is delicious. It tastes like licorice.
I haven't tried absinthe.
One, he doesn't like alcohol. Two, he doesn't like licorice, so he's not.
It's not for everyone. I really like it though. It's really nice.
Okay, so here we go. Absinthe Friends in 3, 2, 1, go.
My girl's a fairy, a little green sprite.
The Green Fairy is back! Remember that?
Hey!
Oh, and hey, the first song where it's not 2 minutes, it's almost 5.5.
Oh!
Nice!
So at the end of Act 1.
She knows all my faults to a T. There's something about her, I can't live without her.
Can't live without that Green Fairy.
Green Fairy and me.
Green Fairy.
Fairy. Do you mean absinthe? Yes.
Yes.
You can't even get this in Bohemia. Shit about her here.
Absinthe, guys.
So cool. Ella's awesome.
Give over your soul. See her wings are spreading while you're dreading losing control. I don't think that it's working. I feel stupid and rainbows.
What? Stupid and rainbows.
This is a comedy. I didn't know how the Suicide Club could be a comedy.
I want absinthe friends.
You're a lady and beautiful.
This makes the Absinthe Friend sound great.
Did he genuinely say, "You're a lady and you're beautiful"?
I think my face fell off.
I think my face fell off.
Oh,
That's funny.
pick it up, man.
Thank you. No, drink it here. I want to watch you enjoy it. As your sovereign ruler, I command you to drink this delicious glass of milk in my presence now.
Wow.
So demanding.
Hot.
Tunnel lightning, fast and frightening, piercing the dark, like a burning motive, locomotive, flames like Joan of Arc. Feel it hotter than Hades, dear me, dressed like the ladies. How our evening warps and wends, hastened by the help of absent friends. Do you think he comprehends? Geraldine, relax, we're absent friends. I don't know what he
vocals made us dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not done yet.
Still going. Is that the twinkle of the green fairy?
It's that green fairy.
I think it's the green fairy.
Ooh.
There's a lunar eclipse and you're walking fast asleep.
Tell us, how do you make it?
Can you both keep a secret? Yes. Wormwood, flannel, and friends, traveling across absent friends. Wormwood, flannel, and
So many Gilbert Sullivan vibes. Oh my god, it's so direct. It's brilliant. It's so fun. Catch it. Fun.
Off your head, you cleaned me and cooked me and left me for dead. There's blood on your hands and there's blood in my eyes. You might win again, but you don't with the prize.
Super anime for some reason.
I told you we're in the Suicide Club now.
No, Geraldine, don't touch. Roar! Running from the bar. Please don't kill me.
Roar!
Whore!
Oh, I thought he said
Shoot the
roar.
whore.
I thought he went roar.
He did went roar.
Roar!
Pick a car. Running from the bunny all alone. Now shouldn't
You're saying running from the
Yeah, they're
It is the rabbits.
yeah, they're fucked up.
That green fairy, though.
I feel like I'm on fire. Apollo with his lyre. Or maybe I'm late in
Oh, those backing vocals. Yes.
You're Shiva, the great god of death. All the
The
duties,
great god of death.
you the good for nothing prince.
Shut up, Geraldine.
You think you're
I'm saying that forever now. Shut up, Geraldine.
Geraldine.
Shut up, Geraldine. I'm mad about everything now. Anything I'm mad at. Shut up, Geraldine.
Going to bed.
every sordid evening ends with a little help from absent friends. As the morning star ascends,
It's unsettling that it's ending so quietly.
Shoot.
You had a whole.
Well, that was a trip.
That was a trip.
Stupid and rainbows.
It's just stupid and rainbows.
How much rainbows?
I would have used that line in something.
Yes, use it in some of the writing, in some writing that you're
Shut up,
doing.
Geraldine.
It's like
Shut up, Geraldine.
it's like shut up, Geraldine.
Geraldine.
You can't think of
I'm gonna find a way to
something
crowbar
stupid
shut
as
up
rainbow.
Geraldine in everything I do now. Doesn't matter what it is. Anything creative I do, I want the line "Shut up, Geraldine" in it. So good.
It's like, yeah, that's great. No.
Yes, no.
Shut up, Geraldine.
No.
Yeah, that's great.
That's
That's
great.
great.
That's great.
That's
That's
great.
great.
No.
No, that sounds so stupid at rainbows.
Rainbows.
So next, I'm so
Okay,
sad. We're almost done.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, we need that libretto.
Yes,
All
we
right.
do.
Track
We
7.
can do a Broadway React reading.
Okay, now I think we're actually getting to the suicide part because this track number 7. Everybody's dying to get in.
We've been dying.
Everybody's dying to get in.
Finger guns.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom.
It isn't quite a question of distortion.
And we're back to 2 minutes and 36 seconds.
Disgrace. Your life is a catastrophe of biblical proportion. Do you think perhaps it's time to quit the human race?
Ooh, dark.
Have we now entered Fosse?
Everybody's dying to get in.
Because the cat's the only cat
Trying to
who
get
knows how to die.
See a little desperate. Desperation has that smell. Like orchids,
Everything
like
is obsolete.
like
Semi-racially charged Chinese cat for
Could
some
be a
reason.
cat.
Everybody's dying to get
Electrical cats.
They like Fosse Chicago sort of vibe from this.
Very.
Thank God. I fucking love that shit.
Everybody wants to be a
He hit
cat.
on my mom and she said no. It's great.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
Life is for the winning set, so why not set the date? You're staring down the mouth of hell, you're standing at the gate. Wait, does that make me St. Peter's evil twin? Everybody's dying to get in.
Like all of these songs, I mean, maybe not Absent Friends, but all of these songs would be great audition pieces for somebody.
Why should you be
It
mellow?
would.
That's why they're good. They all have good build. They're all right off the bat. These are really good songs. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. They're all really.
Never even tried. Consider all the duties you so blithely threw aside. Suicide! Everybody's dying to get in. All of your illusions are finally wearing thin.
They're really good.
Doesn't matter whether it's
Still to go to Broadway, but
you
you want
have
a good, strong core cast like
party in the club. Self-deception is a self-effacing sin. Everybody's lying, everybody's trying, everybody's dying to get in. Everybody's lying, everybody's trying, everybody's dying to get in.
I love that. It's like
Wow.
That was beautiful. That was beautifully done, beautifully sung. The music just keeps you on your toes. And it's like, the music is like, it's in the same genre, but at the same time, it's slightly different where it keeps you, it's not like droll, same style all the time.
it's not the secret.
No, it's just like,
It's like they all
it's entertaining.
Sondheim
I want to see the show.
I do too.
Yeah,
Everybody's
I really like this.
It's like every song has the elements of a Stephen Sondheim musical, but then they vary into different other musicals mixed in. It's like, what if Lin-Manuel Miranda and Stephen Sondheim music mixed? What if Gilbert Sullivan and stuff mixed? What if Fosse mixed with this? And so
Yeah.
What about just
it's
like,
interesting. And I personally don't think I've heard any kind of music that does.
I haven't heard a similar show. Like this is, I think that this is a really good team to make musicals.
Yeah.
They work really well together. They all complement each other's talents.
Yeah, thank you for reaching out and showing us this because this is really awesome, and you should be proud of what you've done. And I really
Yeah, bravo to ABM, yeah.
Yeah.
If you have any performances, you know, out near LA or near New York City, some of us would love to make it.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, we would love to come see it if you ever
We
want to
would.
come to the West Coast.
like it better than most of the shit we get.
Yeah.
Please,
Which
please.
unfortunately now brings us to our last track.
Oh,
Oh
And it's now finally starting to get interesting because our last track
Well,
is
everything's been interesting.
well, no, but they're actually now getting to the actual legitimate.
Can we talk about the horse song?
Because our last track is called "The Deck Has Been Stacked."
Oh, so someone's gonna have a suicide.
Someone's gonna die.
Someone's gonna die.
Gonna die.
Edge of my bed.
Assisted suicide.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Let's talk about mortality. Let's talk about all the things that rock.
Here we go.
4 minutes. Here we go. Let's see.
Okay, now I feel like they're starting to grab some influence from Phantom of the Opera for this.
I wouldn't say Phantom of the Opera. I would say more Frank Wildhorn, like Jekyll and Hyde. Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, this is definitely
I do think Andrew Lloyd Webber vibes, but not Phantom.
Yeah.
More,
Yeah.
I still
It's
got
something like "Why So Silent" with the piano beginning.
Yeah.
I can see that.
very
Yeah.
Phantom.
Yeah, that's what I
But I do feel a lot of Jekyll and Hyde too, which is very influential.
He's alone. That's the only truth.
Went for that new
Oh, that's so good.
I cannot lose her, will not let her go. There's a time for contemplation and a time to act. That time is now, and that is how. The deck has been stopped, and last the road on and is
Like, I'm getting Jekyll and Hyde from this. I'm getting
I get it, yeah.
deal.
Did you guys watch Jekyll and Hyde at some point on the show yet, or did I miss that?
We're watching that.
First time
Well, most everybody's seen Jekyll and Hyde, so.
Right. I haven't.
Yeah.
My mom's cousin, who I'm very close to, was at the very beginning of the time. But I've never seen it all the way through. I just listened to Broadway React specifically.
No, Broadway Reacts hasn't, because like I said, most of us have already seen it already.
Okay.
If you haven't, that's a
We
possibility.
can put it on the list.
But if you want personal stories, I have many that I can find. Many.
That'd be
But Tug, good shit. Jekyll and Hyde. Oh, good stuff.
I would gladly give my life for his.
everything was perfect, now everything is cracked. Our little game is not the same. The deck has been stacked, nowhere to run away and hide. The deck has been stacked, the odds were never on your side. Whatever hand I'm dealt, whatever card I play, I will never regret the way you made me feel today. The world is ever changing, you can't escape the fact. The games we play are giving way.
nice. Love the harmony.
So nice.
A man can only be his
Oh.
This is like vocal porn right now.
Yeah.
I am right
Ace of spades or ace of hearts, how my heart it races. Who will stay? Who departs? It all comes down to aces. The deck has been stacked. Ace of spades. Stacked. King of clubs. Stacked. The deck has been ace of hearts.
And that's it?
And that's it?
Fairy, a little green sprite.
Oh, let's go back to Absent Friends. But that's apparently all the songs they have in the demo.
Oh,
No! I'm so hurt.
More!
we want more. Record the rest of it. ABM musicals. We want it.
Okay, seriously, the ending, that last song was a choir.
We need to get off the high.
Oh, so you had a tenor 1 and a tenor 2. That shit was sexy. Oh my god, this is a singer's dream. This show is a singer's dream. It's so pleasant. It's not stupid difficult, but it's got those Sondheim elements of a lot of contradiction and entering at weird times. And like the harmonies have enough dissonance. It's not quite. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I love it so much.
You know, I really want to do more of ABM musical shows.
Yeah, I do too. I feel like maybe at some point we'll have a whole month dedicated to ABM musicals.
Yeah, there you go. Like just have all of their musicals as choices for the poll.
Yeah, so guys, what do you think? Should we do an ABM musical month? Is that something
an ABM musical month?
Would you like to see? I'm totally down with that. So
Yeah.
with the review,
I think they're an amazing team.
Yeah, so with the review, Savvy, since you're making your triumphant return, why don't you start us off? What did you think? All the little niches and stuff.
Oh man, I'll try to keep this brief, which is very hard for me. I loved the combination of different aesthetics that I saw. I probably didn't even recognize them because I feel like the show in general had a very loving and relationship to theater in general. Just from what I can tell musically wise, I think that everyone is incredibly talented. I feel like there's a lot of passion behind this show. And I've seen musicals on here before. I've seen a lot of shows because I'm very lucky and privileged that I grew up with theater. And honestly, of a lot of shows I've seen, this is better. Like, this really has a unique spark that even though I've seen other shows that were good, like A Man of No Importance, which Annie and I saw, it was good, but this really has something unique to it. And I would love to see how it's staged. And I really think that there's something truly incredible about this, and I really want to see how it turns out. I love this. I really enjoy this. And I hope you send us the libretto. If you're comfortable, I hope you send us more music. And when you exist, I am fucking down. I really think what you have here is awesome, and I'm super excited about it. I really like it.
If we can, we would love to see your shows live. Like, we want more of you, ABM Musicals. You guys are a talented team.
So, Savvy, who do you pass it off to for the next person?
Oh, man. Well, since you two are the hosts of the show, I feel Annie should go next.
Okay. I love this. I'm so glad that Suicide Club was voted. I am so glad that their PR is on point. I'm so glad that they've offered to send us the libretto because we really do want to see what else is in this show. You guys are such a talented team, and we are so glad that you're in our lives. We're so happy that we have discovered you.
Good.
We'll do great things.
Yes. All right. So who are you passing it to, Annie?
I will pass it to you, Katie.
All right. So this one thing I will say that is bad. I want more. I want more. There's not enough. There is not enough.
We all have that problem.
This musical, oh my gosh, I honestly don't think I've heard anything remotely like it musically wise. The music is phenomenal, even with only the bare minimum for instruments, a piano, a drum set, and I think I heard a bass guitar at one point. But it's even then, it still draws you in. And that I feel like should be what a musical is. It shouldn't have it. I mean, if it has violins and cellos and a whole full bass set or whatever, that a musical shouldn't have to have that in order to draw you in. And that's what this musical did. It drawed you in, even with the bare essential instruments. All the music, oh my God, I think one of my favorite songs is Things That I'll Miss. I could see myself using that song for auditions as a new ballad piece for me to sing. And even some of the other stuff, The Deck Has Been Stacked is, it kept me on my toes, especially towards the end where they're drawing the cards, Ace of Spades, King of Clubs, Six of Diamonds, Ace of Hearts. And you're just oh my God, who's going to get the aces? Who are going to get the aces? And that's very well done. The singing, oh my God, it's phenomenal. It was
beautiful. Just
beautifully done. I could tell that they put a lot of thought into whose voice fit this style of music, and they were not wrong. These singers were amazing. And oh my gosh, I'm just gonna go on and on if I keep going. But this, I would totally.
Side note for everybody: you should follow ABM Musicals on Twitter.
Yes, follow ABM Musicals. Get their music if you're able to. I think it's available on Apple Store. It's definitely available on SoundCloud. So go get it.
Do it. They're so amazing.
Everybody keeps on stealing what I'm going to say.
Well, you can say it. You can still say it.
This sounds too well made for them to be demos. That's what really surprises me. These sound so well made, and if they're ever around, I would love to see more.
We want to see you. ABM Musicals, stay in contact.
Yes, please.
Please.
Yeah, let us know if you're ever in the New York or LA area. We would love to see some of your shows.
Are y'all in LA now? Yes, is that what's because?
Yeah, we live in the LA area.
We're LA based.
Hey, I forgot. Hi, home. Hi, most of the people I love. Cool, awesome. Okay, yes, come to LA because our theater scene is dire, but when there's good, there's good. So come to the Amundsen and make something great, please. We need it. Minsky's
like hell. I mean, both me and her and a couple of other friends of ours, we're already excited to go see Hamilton at the Pantages in December. But,
my man is awesome and he scored us tickets.
but aside from that, I would love to see these guys. Like,
we want to see you.
They got some good things going for them.
Let us know when you have new musicals coming out. ABM musicals.
Musicals and Star Kid. Those two production companies, I would love to see more shows from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely would.
If Star Kid's watching.
There's something about like you got the big grand musicals like Phantom of the Opera, Cats, Wicked, stuff like that, and that's cool. But there's something about these smaller musicals.
There's more heart in them.
Yeah,
there's like a little more heart to them.
Yeah.
More intriguing, and it's like the stuff that kind of just like you're just like oh god, this is so good. Why is it so good? It's just.
So good. So ABM musicals, more, please.
Give us more.
We need more. And let us know anything, any new musicals. We are following you now. You are on our radar.
Yes, you are. You certainly are. And actually, I think we just got tagged by ABM Musicals about 3 minutes ago. Huge thanks to Broadway Reacts for listening to and reviewing The Suicide Club. We loved seeing your reaction. So they were watching us.
Hey!
Yay! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for letting us react.
We're so glad.
This was amazing. Yeah.
This was beautifully
done.
done.
An honor.
Give us more tracks, please. Now that we know that you're watching this, now that we want more.
Yeah,
we want more. We need more. We need the shows. We need the.
Take a look at your two other shows, Academia Nuts and Snow Way Out.
Yes, we'll definitely be sure to look at those.
Yes.
We are fans.
I'm gonna follow them on SoundCloud.
Yes, follow.
We are fans.
Do that.
Congratulations! I'm your 10th follower.
Hooray!
Yay! Also, Melanie has a question.
Yes.
What was one weird thing you believed as a kid?
What is one weird thing?
Yeah, what was one weird thing you believed in as a kid?
I believed that when I was a kid, I believed, thanks to watching like a shark movie, that point that if I sit in the bathtub, sharks were going to come up from the drain and eat me. That's what I believed as a kid.
That's upsetting.
I believed that when you flushed the toilet, there was a monster that would come up out of it. And put you down.
There's monster related. Fuck. When I was a little kid,
you probably don't want to watch Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. Something like that actually happens.
No!
That's deeply upsetting.
I wouldn't really say I really believed in weird things, but I'm going to go like totally normie on this. As a kid, I used to believe in Santa Claus.
Oh, you're my sweet babu.
Katie, Elf makes you all tingly inside. Just decorate yourself.
I had the weird belief for a little bit of time. I didn't quite know how penises worked in a sexual situation. So I had a dream one time where a guy was like a serial, like, it wasn't quite rape or anything, but his penis was like a vacuum. And his penis souls. So I thought anytime you had sex, like, it was like sucking out your soul. And it was a really weird, I was like 9. And I was like, I guess that's how that works.
What?
Fetish, yeah. That's when I discovered I was into S&M, but not really.
This podcast is rated R. We can't be.
Sorry, kid. Sorry, the 4-7-year-old.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
I didn't know how dicks work, so I thought it was like it zapped out your soul. That in hindsight, that's really scary.
Is it weird that I'm believing something like that does exist, but it's only in Japan?
Oh my god! Of course it would be in Japan.
Now I'm glad I didn't watch anime as a child because that would have completely reinforced my belief that like penises were like a vacuum. I literally didn't understand it. I was like, that sounds really upsetting. I don't want anyone inside of me. Cut to me now, not true. But when I was 9, that shit was unpleasant. I was like, nah, Satan. I'm good. That shit, I thought that shit was like a soul vacuum, which is very weird. So that's my weird thing among many. I also used to think that the world was a snow globe and there were multiple universes and God was just chilling out and looking at all of them. Like God was like a little
Let's take a look at the poll one more time before we finish up for this week. Let's see. Hold on one second. Yes, so it's looking like we have 12 votes. 92% for Anastasia.
Damn!
8% for Dear Evan Hansen and
zip for a Bronx Tale.
Sorry, Sam.
You fucks. No, I'm down for Anastasia. I don't care.
Go. Where'd Annie
Oh
go?
no, we lost Annie! No! Annie!
No!
Well, we're about to wrap up anyway.
Yeah, but
well, okay.
You haven't
There she is.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry, my computer.
Why?
Oh my goodness. Well, either way, we're about to wrap things up. Remember, guys, if you haven't voted, please vote. Our choices are Anastasia, Dear Evan Hansen, and A Bronx Tale. If you want us to react to more ABM musicals, send us Twitter notifications. Put it in the comments below. It'd be great to see more of their stuff and ABM musicals. Thank you so much for letting us react to your musical. And if you want to send us the libretto, please do. We can send you our email via Twitter.
Yes.
Anyone else have any final words to say before we sign off?
Also, we should probably know that next week we'll be starting an hour earlier than normal.
Yes, because me and him, he's being a super sweetie and he's taking me to Disney, not Disney. We've
been there.
Yes, we've been there. He's taking me to SeaWorld to interact with dolphins. For
Well, I was thinking my
you should be sad now.
Yes, so we'll be starting an hour earlier. So for next week, it is 9 a.m.
Pacific time.
Pacific time, which would make it
noon Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, noon Eastern Standard. So, with that said, I'm Katie Patterson.
My thoughts on Tuck Everlasting, remember?
Oh, yes, that's right!
Oh, right.
She finally saw Tuck Everlasting, people.
Yes.
What are your thoughts of this?
My thoughts on Tuck Everlasting. Hey, Nana, hey, Nana, hey, Nana. It was weird.
This bitch went hey, Nana!
But it got good once, and then it just got really weird. It was all over the place. It wasn't like awful, but it was okay. It was weird.
You sound like a damaged wife. Like you sound like punched in the face by your loved one. I don't believe you. I simply do not believe you. You sound battered. You sound like you've accepted your fate to be sad. I don't believe you at all. I got a divorce. It's awful.
So, anyone else have any other things to say before we sign off?
No.
Stay beautiful, all you. Stay beautiful.
Yes.
Yes, stay beautiful. As Matt Munchkin says, stay creative.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, I'm Katie Patterson.
I'm Ann Sergi.
I'm William Grubb.
Hi, I'm Savvy.
And we'll see you guys next week at 9 a.m. See you.
Peace.
Bye.